So a lot of times we all worry that we're like not skilled enough or not talented enough or not whatever enough to do certain things or to experience certain things in our lives. And one of the main things I learned while I was making this painting, because I really didn't think that I was capable of painting at this level, because it's been such a long time since I really tried, and it was like my first commission piece. I learned that the evidence that I needed, like that confidence I was looking for, was in the work that I had been avoiding out of fear, because for a few days I really did procrastinate on even starting, because I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this. I don't want to start, embarrass myself. I said that I could do this painting for this guy, and yeah, I didn't want to mess up. So yeah, whether it's like the fear of failure, like it was for me, the fear of success, the fear of judgment, whether that's personal judgment or judgment from others, all of those things, like a lot of the times the thing that we need is in just pulling ourselves together and just doing it. You're a lot better than you actually perceive yourself to be. And I don't know if this is a good example, but I was talking to one of my friends the other day about why he should make content online, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, or whatever, and to just start by making it, about his life, because why not, right? Why not vlog? And his response to me was that, I'm not going to do that because my life is boring. Like, I wouldn't want to watch my life. And I'm like, well, yeah, because it's boring to you. Like, your life is always going to be boring to you because it's yours. Like, you're always living it. You're always within the energy. You're used to yourself. So it's the same with your skills. Like, you're used to what you can do. And so you're not going to see it all the time as extraordinary as everybody else is going to see it. So you're a lot better than you think you are. So if you're afraid of tackling a project because you don't know if you have the skills, oftentimes you do have the skills, and your skills oftentimes far exceed what you need, in order to do the thing that you're even worried about. So go for it. Allow your imagination to just take you there, and if you can imagine it, I promise you, you can achieve it if you can really focus on it and get clear. But just see where your imagination takes you, and that's what your creativity is anyway. That's what's happening anyway. So just let it expand beyond what you even think you can do. Another thing I learned is the importance of surrender. And I say surrender versus submission because I'm referring to surrendering to the doubting mind, right? Because throughout the process, like I said, there's this fear, even as I'm going and as I'm piecing it together, that I'm messing up certain things, or that, I put too much paint here, or the proportions off there. But I was already too far into the painting to stop. So I'm like, okay, well, what do I do? I feel like I messed up. Do I stop? Do I start over? I have some extra canvases. What do I do? And I realized, because I'm really present with myself while I'm doing this, I'm tapped into this flow state, right? I'm on a 14-hour session the first day. I decided I was too far in, and I just said to myself, okay, maybe I did mess up, but let's just see if I can fix it. Let's just see where it goes. Maybe I can hide this, or maybe I can fix this thing later. And I noticed that this was happening over and over and over again, an uncountable amount of times as I was piecing this piece together. Whereas submission to the doubts, or to those doubtful thoughts, would be okay, yeah, I messed up, let me just start over, and maybe I'll just scrap the piece, or maybe I'll just apologize to this guy and tell him I can't do it. If I just submitted to that doubt. And through doing this act of surrender to the doubtful thoughts, just sitting with them, acknowledging them, being present with them, allowing them to be there, and then saying to yourself, but let's just see anyway, you're developing courage. And that will transfer over into your day-to-day life, completely outside of your artistic projects. Say that you're in a social situation that you've never been in, you feel some social anxiety. Not that intuitive gut feeling that tells you something bad is going to happen, that says that you need to dip, but that gut feeling that says, hey, you've never done this, there's a lot of people, you're going to be awkward, you're going to say something weird, you're going to embarrass yourself. You might just say, yeah, you know what, maybe, but let's just see. Another idea I've been sitting on for a while is how creative expression allows us to experience a space outside of our typical day-to-day survival mode. Worrying about schoolwork and bills and our relationship, and if that girl or that guy likes me, and am I going to get fired, or am I going to get that promotion. It has this easy ability to just have us move away from all of that especially for the people who say they aren't meditators, that they can't do it or can't find that stillness of mind. It has this power to do that for us, and in that space we can access and heal and get to know deeper parts of ourselves. To put it simply, I guess my final thought on all of this is that it is a date with yourself. It's like a form of self-love. It's a silent conversation that you get to have with yourself at any time that you want. And if you've ever noticed that nothing in your life seems to feel right and nothing's bringing you joy anymore, well, it's probably because you haven't gone on a date with yourself. So try it. So go make something if you want to make it. Figure out why you're not making it, why you want to make it, what excites you about it, what scares you about it, what distracts you from it. Explore your curiosity. It's empowering. This whole process is actually about, empowerment. It is about service and like creating cool things and meaning and all that stuff. But it's like, for me right now at least, and maybe for you watching this if this resonates, it's about empowerment. Because I know for me, every time I create something, I really give it my all of my love, all of my focus, all of my effort. I end up, for the most part, with something that I am proud of. And there's this level of fulfillment that I can't describe to anybody else, that anytime I even look at it again, it's as if I just created it. And that same love and passion and energy, it just radiates off of the thing because I know what went into it. And anybody who has dived into their creative process as well, whether that's music, painting, singing, dancing, underwater basket weaving, yo-yoing, it doesn't matter. Like their craft, you can then feel that from somebody else. We're all artists at heart, in my beliefs, and we all just need to tap into that. And when you tap into that and you really, like I said, give it your all and you put it into a project, no matter how it is perceived or received by the world, for you it means something, and it always will mean something, and nobody can ever take that from you. It is beautiful. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Like this video, share with a friend. Oh, and my Etsy shop, as well as all my other links to my other socials, will be in the description down below if you want to connect with me there. And yeah, I'm doing this Dochi portrait right now that I will be working on my TikTok live if you got it, so follow me there. And yeah, until then, see you in the next video. Be safe, be kind, and I love you all.